everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, we'll be looking into what is next for you guys, what are going to be the energies and the events that are coming up for you. As always, we do have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading today about what is next for you. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 1. And you also have the white moonstone. So welcome to your reading. This will be your message today about what is next for you. I'm kind of setting the intention for today to be about literally what is next for you. So the immediate future. I'm already seeing here that you do have the book open. So I get this feeling that this is the beginning of a new chapter of your life, pile number 1. I feel like some of you are getting ready to start fresh, to start new is what I'm hearing. So let's see what is next for you guys. What can you look forward to, Spirit? Can we please get the guidance for those who felt drawn to pile number 1? Okay, you have 2 cards. I want to get one more. What is next for you guys? Let's see here. So we have faith with guidance and a North Star. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I see that you guys are heading towards your destiny. The North Star, this is your destiny. This is where you're fated to be, where you're fated to go. And I love that this is the first card that's opening your reading because you guys are headed towards your destiny right now. I do feel like you're starting a new chapter of your life that's literally getting you towards your destiny. I feel like this is where you're being guided right now, so have faith in the journey forward. And I'm also hearing that some of you are making the right decision. So if maybe recently you made an important decision, maybe you do need to make an important decision about your life, I do feel like you're making the correct one. We also have entanglement and trap. That's interesting because I feel like maybe some of you felt very trapped before. Like some of you maybe felt trapped, you felt maybe like you were trapped in an environment that didn't resonate with your purpose and your destiny. Now this can be maybe the feeling of feeling trapped in a specific city that doesn't resonate, maybe feeling trapped in a job that doesn't resonate, a household, a relationship for some of you. Could be even just like a mindset, right? I do feel like you're leaving this energy of feeling trapped. Especially some of you maybe felt trapped when it comes to pursuing your purpose, when it comes to pursuing your destiny. It's like you maybe didn't know how you're going to do it or what is the correct way to do it. So it could be just like this energy of like, you know, suppression. But I do feel like you're exiting that. I feel like you're setting yourself free from whatever was holding you back from pursuing a path that resonates with you. And we have good luck and protection. I'm hearing that you're getting ready to go towards a certain way. For some of you, you're getting ready to go even on your own way. So maybe you are finally having the bravery to pursue a path or to pursue a path alone. Depends on where you're on your journey. And I feel like your guides want to tell you that you're protected going here. You're protected to and encouraged, right? There's good luck. There's good luck that your guides are sending you when it comes to pursuing this new path and starting this new journey for yourself. Because I do feel like prior, something was trapping you. And again, like, because this is a general reading, I'm going to try to cover all of you, but the things that are coming to my mind, like some of you could be low self-esteem, could be your mindset, could be not having the confidence. For others of you, it could have been you just felt so trapped and suppressed in maybe your job. Maybe you felt so trapped and suppressed in a relationship, or your household situation, your living environment, the country that you were maybe born in. Maybe it felt suppressing for you. Maybe you're coming from a small city and you always felt like you were meant for something more. I feel like you're exiting that suppression. Whatever was making you feel small or just like not allowing you to pursue your purpose, you are leaving that behind for good. And I feel like what is next for you is you heading towards your destiny. This is such a beautiful reading. Okay, this card is coming out. Knight of Wands. I'm hearing don't hesitate, guys. Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is not the time to play it small at all. Like if some of you want to take a risk, go for it. I really feel like this is the time to be even a little bit impulsive. And I'm saying this in the best way possible. I'm not, encouraging anyone to do anything that's like, not smart to do. But I'm just saying that this time of your life is calling you to be even a little bit more impulsive, to, I feel, be delusional with a plan in a way. Because the Knight of Wands in reverse, I feel like you haven't been taking action, or you haven't been being so bold with your action. And I feel like moving forward, like just be bold, be brave, and take the risk. A lot of times it's not even about taking such a big risk. It's just about actually starting to do it. I feel like a lot of times there isn't really a risk involved, or the risk can be eliminated or minimized in one way or another. It's more about just having the courage to do it that I feel you need in this time. So don't hesitate is what I'm hearing for you, pile number 1. Don't hesitate into where you want to go. Because I feel like there's something that you want to do. Yeah, you see you have the 8 of Swords. So this will come up when a person has a lot of limiting beliefs, when they feel trapped, when they feel... But the thing about the 8 of Swords is that this is just like fears. These things are not actually holding you back. You just think that they are holding you back. Okay, so that's something that a lot of times can... that's what the 8 of Swords a lot of times can represent. Is us feeling like something is preventing us, but that's just because we think it's preventing us. So there is no person that's getting in your way. There is no situation that's getting in your way. If some of you feel like maybe your current job is getting in your way, that's not it. It's just you. It's just your thoughts that are getting in your way. It's your hesitation. It's your maybe lack of courage, lack of bravery that you had to do something, but that's changing. That's the good thing. I feel like it's changing around this time for you. We have the Lovers in reverse. I feel like you guys have been hesitating so much when it comes to pursuing your destiny, when it comes to like pursuing something that you are meant to do. Remember, this is something that you actually want to do. It's nobody is forcing you to go in this direction, but this is something like it's your true desire. You feel like this is your destiny. You feel like you're meant to do this. You feel like you're born for this. But for some reason, you always thought that there were obstacles in your way. You always thought that there's things getting in your way. But I feel like what was happening is actually your mind was seeing things as obstacles. Your mind was seeing things as barriers. When in reality, there are no obstacles. There are no things getting in your way. And I feel like that's something that is coming up here in your reading, is that you are just entangled by your own thoughts and fears. And that's maybe something that you're realizing in this time as well. Like I'm sure you're seeing this reading to either be an eye-opening moment for you or to confirm what you have been feeling. And your last tarot card is the Ace of Swords. So some of you maybe felt like lack of clarity was the problem, or you just didn't know how, like what is my way? The truth is there is no right or wrong way. There is just a way that we discover as we go along the way, right? And I feel like a lot of times that's where we get stuck, is just trying to find the perfect way when that doesn't exist. What exists is just you figuring it out as you go. And I feel like you're being encouraged to just start pursuing, because you will figure it along the way. I'm hearing you will get the clarity as you start to move. We also have healing chaos. This card will come up when things are, this is literally the card of alignment in the best way possible, because I feel like things are about to get a little bit crazy for you guys, but in the best way possible. Like, healing chaos is the kind of chaos that literally puts everything into alignment, that literally makes everything fall into place for you. And the chaos energy is just about things happening fast, things happening quickly, things shifting in your life quickly. I do feel like there's also potential right now. I feel like what's next for you has a lot of potential to transform your life and to make things fall into place for you. So also embrace this energy and embrace the chaotic energy that's coming in for you next, because this is chaos, again, in the best way possible. I'm saying this with like the best intentions possible. This is the kind of chaos that you want in your life, because it's a chaos that brings excitement, it brings transformation, it brings changes, and put things into alignment for you. And I do feel like your life will start to change quite drastically and quite quickly, pile number one. Next, the more you pursue, the more your life will start to change, the more your life will start to transform, the more free you will feel. Because I feel you need to allow yourself to move freely right now. Wow, okay. So many cards just went on the ground here. Let's try this again. What is next for you guys? What is the guidance that you're meant to receive right now? Release the past, forgive, soften, and move forward. Yes. I feel like it's time to let go of the past. It's time to let go of that feeling trapped for you. And I feel right now you just need to be more open-minded towards what the future can bring in for you. Soften. This is about not fearing, right? The soften energy is about letting go of the fears and allowing yourself to move forward. Because I feel like there have been a lot of like mental blockages here happening for you. And I feel like it's time to soften to that and just move forward, move past it. And you also have current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. Wow, I was saying in the beginning how I feel that you're ready to start something new. And that's coming up in your cards as well. So I feel like the things that you're currently dreaming about are going to be your future realities. And that is what's next for you. The reason why is because you're finally allowing yourself to move forward from the past. That's the thing, we cannot create something like we cannot create change or create a new life if we keep living in the past. Because what we think about is what becomes our life. And if we keep thinking about the past, that will become our future. But if we say stop, we release that and we just start to create new thoughts for ourselves, the future will be different. So I do feel a lot of you are moving away from that energy of fear, and you're finally having the courage to pursue something that you've always felt destined was meant for you. Something that, what did I just say there? Something that you've always felt was destined for you. Okay, let's see what is your last message for today, pile number one. We have the light. Without the dark, would never see the stars. Interesting. So I do feel like you're kind of coming out from the tunnel. There is like this energy of your at the end of the tunnel. The light is at the end of the tunnel for you right now. And I feel like sometimes that's true. Like without going through those maybe dark moments, we wouldn't have a contrast. We wouldn't have like a sense of what is good and what is not good for us. So sometimes it can be very beneficial to learn, right? To experience. But it's important to move past it, right? Allow it to go. Allow it to leave it behind. There is no need to carry, I feel, baggage with you anymore. Also, there is the attract card here, like the moon and the ocean. You attract good things in your life. So I feel like moving forward, as you guys start to focus more on the light, you will start to attract better things in your life. You are evolving right now is something that you need to know. The cosmic potential flows through you. I do feel like this is your time of evolution. This is your time of growth. You will grow a lot in the spirit. You will realize a lot of things about yourself. And I feel you're starting to become more brave, which is so beautiful, pile number one. But with that, I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number two. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading and your message for today about what is next for you. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 2. And you also have the purple star. So welcome to your reading. This will be your message about what is next. I'm setting the intention for this to be about your immediate future. So literally what will be happening next in your life. What can you look forward to right now? This is about your foreseeable future. So let's start with your cards, pile number 2, and let's see what is next for you and in your life. Spirit, can we please get guidance for those who felt drawn to pile 2? What is next for pile number 2, Spirit? All right, I feel like this one came out first. Let's see. We have the world is your oyster with manifestation. Wow. Okay, this is a very powerful card to receive, especially at the beginning of your reading. The world is your oyster manifestation. You guys are going to manifest your dream life. This is what is next for you. Spirit really wants to tell you that you can literally be anything, anyone, to whatever extent you want to be, you can be that. You are limitless. This is your reminder that the world is literally your oyster. And I feel like you're going to manifest something quite big here for yourself next. This is about, when I see this card, I always think of like, you are about to manifest your dream life. We also have the how do you pronounce this? The manti, I hope that's how you pronounce it. Peace, gentleness, and presence. I love to see the peace here as well, because you also have so much like, there's a lot of lavenders in your image today, a lot of color purple, which does bring peace and tranquility. So I do feel like your future looks really peaceful. It looks very gentle. I feel like what's coming next will bring such resonance for you, pile number 2, and it will really put you into place. It will make you feel at ease. Wow, we also have the North Star with faith and guidance. This is the card of destiny. You guys are manifesting your purpose. You're manifesting your destiny. The reason why you're going to feel so at peace next is because you are literally headed towards your faith, towards your destiny, towards your purpose. And this is where you're being guided, right? We have guidance and faith. I feel right now you need to have faith that you're being guided towards your destiny, towards a place where you've always seen yourself being. And I'm hearing actually what's in your foreseeable future is, I kind of like get this energy from you, pile number 2. You've always had a vision of a certain point of your life, like a highlight. That's something that I'm hearing. It's like you've always had a vision of like, okay, this is how I want my life to look like. I want to live here. I want to have that and this, and it look like this. That is literally what's next for you. It's like this vision that you've had of your life, like this point of your life that you've always like thought like, that's what I want my future to look like. Well, that's literally your immediate future. Like you're going to manifest your dream life. That is what is next for you. So have faith that you're being guided there right now, because this is what's next. I feel like you reached a point where this is what's next. That lifelong dream that you've always had desired is literally your next few months is what I'm feeling here. So let's see your tarot cards. What is next for you, pile number 2? I'm so excited for you. We have the Ace of Cups. Look at this. Everything is about to start pouring in for you. Everything that you maybe prior felt like you were missing out on is about to start pouring in your life, because the Ace of Cups is about you receiving even more than what you asked for. You receiving even more than you were expecting right now. I'm hearing when it rains, it pours. Like that's what I heard right now. And I feel like you're about to be given everything that you've always desired, and even beyond that. Like there's something about what's coming next that will exceed your expectations. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is not going to take long. This is not going to take long. There is going to be no pauses. There is going to be no waiting time anymore, pile number 2. I feel you're ready for rapid growth. I'm hearing the word rapid for you. And I feel like things will start to move really fast in your immediate future. Your life is going to start to shape-shift very quickly for you. And I'm seeing a lot of excitement. If some of you felt like your life has been a little bit still these past few months, I'm feeling, or like there hasn't been that much movement. Look at this, the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is literally the card of like manifestation out of thin air. So you're manifesting some of your biggest desires in this time. I feel like this next period of your life is going to be quite focused about manifestation and the things that you have been wanting to, like, desires that you've had for a very long time, or that you feel very emotionally connected to. We have certain desires that it's like, okay, this would be nice to have, right? But then we have other desires that we feel a very like emotional bond towards. This could be like desires since we were very little. It could be desires that give a very special meaning to us, or desires that bring healing to us. I do feel like what you're manifesting next will also like not only be materialistically satisfying for you, but emotionally. Like emotionally will make you feel safe. Emotionally will make you feel like I finally made it. This is like you're going to be you proving to yourself that you can do it. That's really powerful. I definitely feel like this next period of your life is going to be focused a lot on your desires and manifestations and bringing things to life, and it's actually going to be happening quite fast. We have adventures, so there is a lot more excitement for you next. And if some of you felt like your life has been still, I do feel like what is next is more flow of adventure, excitement. I'm actually seeing quite a lot of events happening. Now, a lot of you could be maybe traveling, you could be just achieving a lot of major goals in your life, like maybe you will be buying a house and then moving, and maybe even getting married, getting engaged, stepping in a relationship, and I don't know, finding a new job, right? I feel like those kinds of events, traveling, experiencing your dream trips, there is a lot of things that are going to be happening for you in your foreseeable future. I feel there's going to be flow of adventure coming in, flow of movement, because some of you are actually finally coming into terms that the world is your oyster, that the world can literally be whatever you want it to be, whatever you imagine it to be. And I feel with this Knight of Wands here being in reverse, wow, what was that? I don't know if the camera picked it up, but there was just like a loud noise outside. You're ready for fast movement. I feel like you're ready for your life to get exciting again. Some of you maybe had like this spirit of like things being a little bit slower than usual, or what you would like them to be, but maybe you needed this time. I kind of feel like maybe you needed some time off, some time to relax, some time to rest. But now you're ready for action. I feel like you're ready to go back into it again. And you're about to get everything that you have been desiring and beyond that, like both materialistic but also emotional and health-wise, on every aspect of your life. I do feel like you're manifesting a lot of things, and this next chapter of your life is going to be very heavily focused around manifestation. I feel a lot of you maybe are focusing on that in this time. Let's see, what is the guidance for you? Okay, let me just adjust your cards here. So we have generously given, relationships, and coming together. I feel like also things will, there is this, energy of things falling into place for you and finally coming together. I also do feel like I'm seeing a lot of actually new relationships coming in your life, or friendships, or like people who are going to resonate with you. I feel like something about you in this time is finally finding your people, is finding your tribe, whether it's in real life or online. Some of you might be also like, this has been coming up so much in my readings, but I feel like maybe there's a group of you who do have an online presence. Maybe you want to attract fans, because I am seeing like there is also like this energy of a lot of attention around you. Like if you have an online presence, you might be finally able to find your tribe, but also if you're not, then this is about like you finding the people in real life, like you finding your friends, you finding people who feel like family, who feel like companions. I do feel like something about your relationships in this time is finally coming together. It's falling into place. And we also have ancient wisdom. The intelligence is within you. This is powerful because the reason why, it's important to know why all of this is happening. How to, because I feel like you're finally finding the source within you. You're finally finding the key to manifesting everything, which is you. Because it's you who creates everything. It's your imagination, it's your thoughts, it's your dreams, your daily self-talk that literally manifests your entire life. And I feel a lot of you're starting to awaken to that power within you that exists in literally every one of you. This is not something special. It's not a special talent that somebody has or they're born with. It's literally within all of you. So maybe if you haven't awakened to it, I hope that this reading can bring you that guidance. And I feel like you're finally waking up to the idea that you can literally make anything out of your life. Literally anything. It doesn't matter how big it is, how small it is. If it already exists in the reality or like another person has it, you can have it too. There is literally no reason for somebody to be able to have that and you to not have it as well. If it's something that you desire and you want for yourself, of course. And I feel a lot of you are starting to awaken to that in this time. You're finally starting to realize like I can actually have everything that, like if this person has it, then why wouldn't I be able to have it, And something about you is starting to see yourself worthy as well right now of your desires, of your dreams. I really like your energy of polymer too, because I feel like where you're headed next is going to be quite big. I am sensing like there's big manifestations that will be coming in your life. And these are going to be things that are going to be like one of the biggest things you've manifested yet. I feel like these are lifelong dreams that you've had. Okay, let's see, what are your last two cards here, pal, too? I feel like this one wants to come out. The power within stars is the power within you. So we were just talking about your power. Yeah, the intelligence is within you, the power within you. A lot of you guys are starting to really awaken to your power to create life. And once you realize that, that is when you really become unstoppable. That's like when you really don't have limits on yourself. Because you realize there are no limits. There are literally no limits in life to how far you can go and what you can achieve. The only person who can put those limits on yourself is actually you. It's actually you saying that that is not possible and that that is too far-fetched. And that's okay. Maybe in this time you might feel that way about certain things, but it doesn't mean somewhere along in the future you won't be able to change your mind and see that possible for you. Right? So I do feel like a lot of you are starting to realize the power that lies within you, which is going to help you to manifest everything. We also have expand, which is beautiful. I love that this is like the last card of your reading, because I feel like it puts a good conclusion for you. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. I don't know if some of you recently went through a period of growth and maybe it felt a little bit chaotic for you, or it felt a little bit like messy. Like I feel you're just exiting a period of life when you maybe wanted to learn more about spirituality. You wanted to learn more about the power within you. You wanted to learn and master manifestation. And maybe this was a little bit uncomfortable for you. Maybe it was a little bit messy, but it was necessary. It was necessary so that you can expand, so that you can become the version of yourself who can manifest those big desires and dreams. And I feel like what is next is whatever you want it to be. Literally, Spirit wants to tell you whatever you want it to be, that can be your next. That can be your life. But I have a strong feeling that a lot of you are going to manifest something that you feel destined and fated for. This is something that you've decided a long time ago, that this is your purpose, this is your destiny. And I feel like you're finally starting to see yourself worthy of it. And you will receive it in this time. This is literally what is next. So pile number 2, you had a beautiful reading today. And I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading and your message for today about what is next for you. So pile number 3, for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 3. You do have the white feather here, which can be a sign for a lot of you. And you also have the pink point stone. So welcome to your reading. This is going to be your message for today, pile number 3, about what is next. I'm setting the intention for this to be about your immediate future. So literally what will be happening next and what you can expect in your life. So let's begin with your cards and your message, and let's see what is next for you, pile 3. Spirit, can we please get the messages for those who felt drawn to pile 3? What is next for pile 3, Spirit? What is next for those who felt drawn to pile 3? All right, this is the first card that came out for you. Oh my God, the North Star with faith and guidance. This card came out in every single pile today. And I find that actually to be very powerful, because I feel like as a collective in this time, all of us are being guided towards our destiny, our purpose, our faith. I do feel like as a collective, this is what's energetically happening. And that's very powerful. That's a really positive sign of our community, that we're all aligned to our purpose and our destiny. And that's very powerful. So I do feel like next you are heading towards your purpose and your destiny. Pile 3, we also have the, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, the Natulus, I hope that's how you say it, but sacred geometry and divine harmony. No wonder there is divine harmony right now, because I feel you've stepped into alignment, pile number 3. You've stepped into alignment with your true nature and who you're actually supposed to be, who you actually always knew you were supposed to be, but I feel like right now you're having the courage to accept that as well, which is very powerful. We also have the octopus with intelligence and adaptation. So I feel like there's going to be some changes happening next in your life. There are going to be some new things that you will be adapting to here, but these are adaptations that are helping you step into more harmony when it comes to your life. So I do feel like there is going to be changes coming next, pile number 3. I also feel like this next period of your life might feel more busy than usual, or might feel like there is more things to do than usual with the octopus energy, but this is for the good. Like I feel like you are busy with things that you want to do, and busy with things that feel in alignment with you. Things that, you know how there are certain things that are just like chores, but they feel in alignment with us, and we don't even see them as chores. We just see them as something that is a part of our day, something that we love doing. So I am seeing a lot more alignment also with your day-to-day life. Look at the 7 of Pentacles. This is going to be your time of progress, pile number 3. This is going to be that time of your life when you start to see all of your efforts prior finally start to pay out. This is what you're going to also get so busy, because you're finally I'm hearing something about the ripple effect, and I'm hearing something about what you reap is what, how does that go? What you reap is what you sow, or something like that. I feel like all of the efforts that you have been investing in prior are finally going to show their growth. They're going to show progress. They're going to show movement. And this is why you're going to become so busy, and this is why things will fall into divine harmony for you, because I feel you're finally going to be able to see all of that hard work paying off, all of that hard work leading you somewhere. We also have the universe, which is the world card. This will come up when you're ready for the next chapter of your life, which is very fitting with the topic of today. I feel like this point of your life, you're really going to remember it as that turning point of your life, as that moment when maybe your business took off, as that moment when you seized a momentum, as that moment when life really changed and shifted for you. Let's get your last card. Wow, the Judgment in reverse. So I feel like this is that moment when you actually step into your purpose. You step into alignment with what is meant for you. The Queen of Cups, this is about emotionally feeling satisfied, emotionally feeling happy because you're finally getting what you deserve, what your soul has been always longing for. And I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles here, you have been investing a lot of your efforts into something, not really knowing if it's going to have its results, not really knowing whether this is going to be helpful for you in the future. But all of that investment and hard work is going to pay off for you. And I feel like a lot of you felt, I want you to know that you've been always actually pursuing your purpose and your destiny. It's just that now it's like reality is finally catching up to what has been happening in your mind, to what you've always known that you were meant to be and you were meant to experience. And a lot of you, you're going to need to adapt in this time. And I'm saying this in the best way possible because you are adapting from, I'm hearing just a trainee to being the actual thing. Like, I get this feeling prior in your life, you were kind of feeling like maybe you were even being prepared for what's coming now. Because a lot of times when we are just working on something but we're not really seeing the results, it does kind of feel like a preparation stage, right? Or it maybe even feels like we're just training for it until it actually starts to happen. And pile number 3, it's starting to happen for you right now. Like I really feel right now it's starting to happen for you. New doors are opening with the universe. You're beginning a new chapter of your life. And the judgment will come up when your angels are saying it's time to wake up. It's time to get moving. It's time to go. This is that moment for you. And I feel like you've spent such a long time just diligently working and investing your efforts, dreaming about how this in the future is going to bring you what you are currently dreaming of. And this is that point. This is that turning point for you. We have inner peace, which is beautiful because we also have divine harmony and inner peace. Do you know what's a great sign that it's about to start happening for you? Is that you feel, and this literally happens days before the big movement, I would say, is you just feel at peace. You just feel and you know that you're doing your best that is currently available from you. And you just feel at peace. You just feel at peace within yourself, within life, with everything around you. And that is the greatest sign that everything is about to start happening for you. It's like that moment when you finally just like find the peace in the present and life is like, okay, let's move. Let's move. There's things to adapt to. There's new energies coming in. I feel like you've stayed so faithful to your purpose your entire life, this entire time for some of you. Even if you weren't seeing what you wanted. Even if you do what you're supposed to do and there's no results, but you still have faith that this is for you. This is literally your life. This is what you're meant to do. And I'm seeing major alignment coming into your life right now, pile number 3, when it comes to this. There is going to be a lot of action happening for you. I'm telling you, there is going to be a lot of movement forward. Yes, stillness and action. You're coming out of stillness into so much action. This is the kind of thing you will need to adapt to. Is going from stillness to action. From things feeling so still to action. And trust me, like this can literally happen overnight. And for some of you, it will happen literally just like that. That's how it usually happens. Because we have to understand that also it's about the mindset shift, right? And it doesn't take long for our minds to shift, for us to change our opinion and to decide on something. We have the light. I really feel like this is going to be a time of your life, pile number 3, when you will look back and remember it as one of the really like best periods of your life. Because I feel like this will be a time of your life when when you will really feel at peace, you will feel at harmony with your life, you will feel in alignment with your life and what's happening. Because the Judgment is all about being in alignment. It's all about being awakened spiritually and within your purpose. It's about living a life that feels aligned for you. This is why you're going to feel so delighted. And I feel like you've done such a good job at doing this also so gracefully, because you do have the Swan here. There's something about the way that you do things that's so gracefully. Let's see, what are your other messages, pile number 3? What do you need to hear in this time? Underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. I feel like you're ready to go into something. Even though maybe a part of you still hesitates, even though a part of you maybe still feels like, am I actually ready for all of this? But you are. I feel like this is, that kind of moment when it feels the scariest, you need to jump. And I'm hearing something about, if it makes you feel scared, then it's a yes. Then it's a sign that you need to go for it. Because when you're faced with a moment like that, it means that what you want to do next is going to lead to one of the biggest expansions in your life. And that's why maybe feels uncomfortable. Because that is the next step to go into something. Healing, returning to wholeness and transformation. There is so much healing energy in this pile. There's so much of this energy of just returning back into harmony, returning back to peace. And a lot of you, this can be happening because maybe you have been living in fear. Maybe you have been feeling a little bit more anxious than usual in this previous period of your life. And there has been like this energy of anticipation. A lot of times we do like mistake the energy of anticipation with anxiety, I feel. And maybe what you have been experiencing is just anticipation. It's just anticipating the moment when it happens, the moment when everything falls into place for you. And I see that this next period of your life is going to bring you so much inner peace. It's going to bring you, it's like you're returning to yourself. You're returning to who you were always meant to be, who you were always destined to be. This is a period of transformation for you, pile number 3. And I feel like this period of your life will require a lot of courage to take the next big step forward for you. But remember, I feel like this next big step is also what's putting things into action for you. I'm also hearing, pile number 3, you're ready to do something big right now. You're ready for this. Spirit is really saying you're ready for this next big step. Let's see, what are your last 2 cards, pile number 3? We have the Phases card. Shine even when you're not whole. I love this specific message because this is about being that version of yourself before you become that version of yourself. And I hope that this is making sense. But I will give you an example. It's like, I was actually just watching a couple of days ago some videos of like celebrities before they became famous, or people who are now like very well known and successful. And I was watching videos of them before they became that version of who they are today. And something that I realized is that even back then, you can still see that they just have what they have today. They're still the same person, right? Maybe they dress the same way, they act the same way, but they're still the same person. And I really feel like that's what it takes a lot of times, especially when it comes to taking big leaps of faith. It's just being that version of yourself before it even manifests in reality. And I feel like this card is here to remind you to always be that version of yourself who you want to be, even before you become that. I hope that's making sense. And it's bringing some inspiration to a lot of you. But you are returning, right? You also have your shine even when you're not whole, and you have returning to wholeness. So maybe in this past period of your life, you didn't feel like yourself. You maybe didn't feel like the highest version of yourself, but you're returning to it. we have the dark. Take a moment to sit under the star-speckled sky, listening to crickets and breathing in the cool night air. I feel something about maybe even tomorrow is going to be quite life-changing for some of you. Like maybe even about, I mean, we are looking into your immediate future. So this could be literally those last few moments. I will tell you something, like the last few moments when life feels the most still and peaceful, like that's one of the greatest signs that you're about to have your biggest life transformation. It's like those last couple of days when you just feel so at peace with your present moment that all of your dreams start to come true and your life starts to transform. And I do feel like you're in that point right now, pile number 3, where life feels still but very peaceful at the same time. And you're acknowledging that you're doing your best. This is one of the greatest signs that you have internally aligned yourself for your life to change. And also, you've become that version of yourself even before it's in reality. I hope that's making sense. We have limitless with know your worth. So I feel like your guides want to end your reading today with reminding you of how limitless you are and how infinite your power to create your dreams is. You are literally whatever you want to be, whatever you think you can be. And I feel like this reading is meant to find you almost as a last sign. You do have the white feather, but I feel like this is meant to find you as a last sign before your life starts to change. And feel at peace, because I do feel like these are those last moments where you maybe get to be in this place. And you might even look back in the future and remember, like, what was I worrying about in that period? Like, life was so peaceful, life was so easy, but I was just worried, right? So I do feel like you might even get to look back on this time of your life and just say that to yourself. But pile number 3, I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.